Hello there everyone, this is Anton Dulce and today I'm gonna be doing what if Naruto was half Hyuga, half otsutsuki. So we're gonna be starting off at the 1 week break to train. Since a new student came into class, they're going to be doing that 1 week break. So yeah, we're going to be starting at Naruto. Naruto was training on his yin and yang release as he finally mastered it. Yes, by using at least 2,000 shadow clones, he mastered it in a good time. As he yelled out, "I finally mastered it!" As Kurama yelled out, What happened?" As Naruto teleported in front of her. As Kurama was surprised to see that Naruto had this teleporting ability. And yes, he has the same teleporting ability as Kaguya. It's like when she goes through different dimensions. Yeah, like that. and his and he has another ability. It's the same as Momoshiki's that he's able to create. It's part of his Tenseigan. This is part of the Tenseigan he has. It's gonna be like his own ability, which allows him to create different types of weapons out of chakra, which are more durable than real weapons. So yeah, if you guys have seen the Boruto movie, you'll know what type of who has this ability. Uh, Kurama was surprised and said, "So you learn how to use that ability too?" Naruto said, "Oh, I have unlocked more powers." As Kurama looked at Naruto and asked, as Kurama was in her head, anger. She was saddened that Naruto was getting more powerful than her, and a bit happy for him, but she was sad. As Naruto asked, "What happened, Kurama?" As Kurama said, "You're more powerful than me, and I'm stuck as this." So yeah, Naruto's becoming more powerful than a tail beast himself. As Kurama, as Naruto, mm, as Naruto hugged her, as she was blushing, then Naruto said, "How about this?" As he tapped her on the head and gave her a copy of one of Naruto's abilities. Yes, a technique that I made a master. It's called transfer. She's gonna be able to master his yin and yang creation. But she has to master it at least. As Kurama was confused as she asked, "What do you do?" Then Naruto said, "Okay." Then Naruto said, "Make this," as he made a huge sword out of red chakra, or no, blue chakra. As Kurama, she made a shield out of her imagination. As Naruto smiled at the view he saw, as he said, "You have my yin and yang power." As he was proud of what Kurama did, as she smiled at her and hugged her and said, "Hey here, next time you need something, tell me." As she was blushing, then Naruto said, "I have something to tell you." As Naruto looked at her and said, so basically, if you guys are wondering why I'm doing this part so early in the series, it's because why not? It's been at least Naruto and Kurama have known each other more longer than any tail beast in person can know each can be with. As Naruto asked Kurama, "Would you like to go out with me?" As Kurama was blushing and was thinking, should I say yes or should I just say no? She said, "Okay, I will go out with you." Then as Naruto grabbed her and hugged her, as he said, "Do you want to go?" No, as he said, "Thank you." As Kurama's face was red. As Naruto said, "Well, let's go on a date right now." Since they had a lot of time before it was the graduation exam, Naruto said, "How about I use this trick?" As he used the flying Raijin, which is much better. It just sorry about that. So yeah, I'm gonna pause real quick. So yeah, like I was saying, he was using the flying Raijin seal and was carrying her bridal style. So yeah, as he was in front of the ramen shop, as he put her down and looked at her, as she was blushing like a tomato. So yeah. As Naruto was smiling and says, "Sorry for carrying you without telling you." As she said, "It's good, but next time warn me." As Naruto smiled. As then he smiled and sat down with Kurama and started to eat ramen. As he finished with Kurama, as he finished first and Kurama finished second, as Naruto and Kurama were walking holding hands. Then Naruto was happy that he was no longer alone. Then he remembered his life being alone with no one, no family, as his brother and sisters were treated like heroes, but he was the evil person in the story. Then Naruto remembers that they were adopted by Jiraiya and Tsunade. As Jiraiya and Tsunade never loved them, the only one that loved them was Hiruzen. Then we continue. As Naruto, as Kurama read Naruto's mind and was happy about Naruto's thoughts. As Naruto stopped and kept thinking, as Kurama hugged Naruto from behind. As Naruto turned around and got out his thoughts and hugged her back and said, "Thanks for being in my life." As he kissed her on the cheek and as she went red. Then Naruto carried her bridal style, but she didn't care as she was happy imagining her and Naruto being married with Naruto as she kept blushing. Then Naruto used his teleportation line. It was like a dimension teleportation, yeah. As he used a dimension teleportation to go home. As when Naruto got home, Kurama went to sleep on his arms. As Naruto put her on his bed and lay down next to her as he cuddled with her. Then Kurama turned around and saw Naruto hugging her, as she would just put her head on his chest and went to sleep as she said, "Good night, Naruto-kun." Still sleeping as Naruto just smiled and kissed her on the head and went to make. So this is in the morning as he went to make breakfast for both of them. As we skip a few hours, 1 hour basically. Now Naruto was done recording. Nah, not recording. I was about to say the wrong thing. Naruto was done making breakfast for both of them. Then we continue. Naruto was done as he put the breakfast on the table and waited for Kurama. As he just waited for her as he yelled out, "Kurama, come eat!" As she just got up from bed and went down with her hair all messed up and everything as Naruto just laughed and asked, "You just went to sleep like that, did you?" As she was rubbing her eyes and was looking as she saw that her hair was all messed up. That Naruto just started laughing. Oh, oh god, sorry about that. As Naruto just got up and hugged her and said good morning. She just hugged back and said good morning. Then a few moments later, Kurama and Naruto were finishing eating breakfast as I'm gonna pause real quick. Sorry for the long pause. That was just I had to do something real quick. So yeah. So when they were eating breakfast, so yeah, when they were eating breakfast, I'm gonna be saying this. We're gonna be skipping all the way to. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry because of that. So yeah, I'm gonna be saying this. Um, After they were eating breakfast, Kurama said, "So today we're gonna have to go to class again to do the graduation exam, right?" As Naruto just remember was like, "I forgot." Then she was like, "You forget way too much." As Naruto said, "Yeah, but still, I like it." And she just smiled and got up and kissed Naruto on the cheek as Naruto went red. I got the best reaction in the world. So yeah, when Naruto just saw that he was like, "Oh, okay, you want to play like that?" As he got up and did the same. Then they had 1 hour left of classes. Naruto put on the same clothes as The same clothes as if you see that guy that was wearing the blue jacket on the thumbnail. That's Naruto. Just that his Tensegans are reactivated. I don't know why. So let's say in the short version, I'm not making him look exactly like the Hyugas. It's like this. When he uses the Tensegan abilities, his eyes will go more wider and a bit of blue on the background. That's how his eyes will go. But when he doesn't have it activate, his eyes will just have a pattern of a lotus. So yeah, I'm gonna explain a few abilities of Naruto because of his Tensegan. He has the dimensional teleportation like Kaguya, Momoshiki ability to create weapons out of his blue chakra, chakra cloak, a laser beam that literally destroyed half of them, that destroyed the moon, literally. The Sage's Expand Sage Balls, Yen and Yen Imagination Creation, uh, Almighty Push, Almighty Pool, Planetary Devastation, and his chakra cloak. He doesn't. He trained on Kurama's chakra too. But he likes his chakra cloak more than hers. So the chakra cloak, where you see like the guy that looks like Boruto, that's Naruto's chakra cloak. It looks real cool. Not the one that looks like Tonari Otsutsuki, the other one, the one on the right, on the left. That is how Naruto. That's Naruto's chakra cloak. But when he has, but when he goes to his chakra cloak, he'll look the same as his Sage Pass Sage mode, but it's gonna be a different. So yeah, when he unlocks the Sage Pass Sage mode, it's just like his eyes will have, his Tensegon will have a line on his pupil. There'll be like a split line with it's like just a split line between his pupils. That's all. He's gonna be having a Sage mode. What Sage mode should I get? Comment down below if anyone wants a Toad or a different summoning, because I would definitely rather give a Otsutsuki a different type of Sage mode. But if anyone wants a Toad summoning or a Phoenix, you know what? I'm gonna be holding a poll on what type of summoning should Naruto have. So be expecting that later on. If you guys go to the community tab, you'll be seeing what type of summoning should half Hyuga, half Otsutsuki, Naruto have. So yeah, be expecting that later. So let's continue. As Naruto said, "Well, I'm done." As Naruto came out wearing this new outfit since he no longer needs his orange jumpsuit. As Kurama said, "Well, this looks better on you." Then Naruto said, "You think so?" "I like this too. It combines more with this." As he activated his chakra cloak, which he's allowed to use unlimited amount of time. As Kurama was like, "Wow, you already have a cloak?" I thought it takes the Jinchurikis much longer to train on their cloaks than using their own one. As Naruto said, "Well, I have my own one." So then she smiled and held on to Naruto's arm. As Naruto smiled and just used a teleportation and teleport in front of the door of the school as they were walking in holding hands. As everyone saw Naruto holding hands with Kurama, they all said, "What is the demon doing holding hands with this loser?" With the how do you think they should call Kurama? Now they're just gonna say, hey Kurama, what are you doing holding hands with the demon?" As Kurama just got pissed and said, "Don't call him demon." As everyone just stayed away from Kurama while she's next to Naruto. As Naruto was saying said through her ear, "You don't have to scare them that much." As Kurama said, "Still, they're treating you like a demon when you aren't one." And Naruto said, "Yeah, you have a point." Then a few moments later, Iruka Sensei came in saying, "Okay, class, we'll be having the, how do you say it in a shorter way? We'll be having the graduation exam to become a genin." As everything went to canning until they reached Menma Mito. It was first Menma. Iruka said to do shadow clones. As Menma did 5 shadow clones, as Iruka just gave him a uh, 9 out of 10. As he then do the transformation. As he transformed into the fourth Hokage Minato, Kushina and another Minato and Jiraiya. Iruka was surprised, 9 out of 10. Then he went outside with Iruka. No, he did the substitution. He just did a regular substitution and substituted with a chair. Then the Shuriken test, a 9 out of 10 for that. So yeah, then we go to Mito. Mito, 10 out of 10 for Shadow Clone. Substitution, 9 out of 10. Shuriken, 10 out of 10. So yeah, then we go to Kurama. 10 out of 10 for substitution, 10 out of 10 for shadow clone and transformation, and 10 out of 10 for shurikens because she did it with sand bombs. Now it was Naruto Uzumaki. The Hyugas didn't allow Naruto to keep the name Hyuga. They felt like Naruto was a disgrace to the Hyuga name because his eyes didn't even look like them's. But Minato knew that Naruto was a special one because of the blood of Uzumaki being mixed with his eyes. But one thing he didn't know is that his blood was actually mixed with something else. As Naruto got up, then let's say that everyone was allowed to do something special. Memma and Mito did a Rasengan, which everyone was surprised. I'm gonna say that Naruto will be showing off a bit. As let's see, what should I say he'll be showing off? I don't want to make him show off his chakra cloak just yet. Then Naruto said, then Iruka Sensei said, "Well, Naruto, do the shadow clone jutsu." As Naruto did 50 shadow clones of himself and Kurama, and two of his parents. Then Iruka said 10 out of 10. Substitution. He just did a body flicker of blue flames. As Iruka was shocked and said, "Not even Shishu is able to do that." Uchiha Massacre. Never. Wait a second. Hold up. Wait a second. Give me 2 seconds to think about it. I'm gonna pause real quick. So yeah, Uchiha Massacre never happens. So let's continue. But Sasuke in this one, just because he has the Uchihas, is more cocky than ever. He's more cocky than anything. So yeah, just because he has the three Tomoe Sharingan, he's calling himself the an elite out of the elite of the Uchihas, which he should be happy to be a pure-blooded Uchiha, because if he wasn't, you are trash, mate, trash. As we continue, Naruto got a 10 out of 10 for substitution, shadow clone, and transformation. Shuriken, he did a Senbon. Imagine the same thing that Itachi did. Naruto did that, but even better, just with his eyes closed. As Iruka was like, "Naruto, what are you doing? You're gonna fail." As his eyes went widened when he saw that the shurikens the hit the target with no fear. As we continue, we continue to Iruka. Iruka was about to announce who's the Rookie of the Year. As he said, Rookie of the Year, Naruto Uzumaki. As everyone's eyes went wide. Konoichi of the Year, Kurama. Let's say that Kurama took Naruto. Let's just say that she calls herself Otsutsuki. Kurama Otsutsuki. And everyone was shocked as Menma and Sasuke got up and said, "We challenge you, Naruto, for the Rookie of the Year title." As Iruka was like, "Both of you challenge him?" As Naruto just got up and said, "With pleasure." As Kurama was saying, "Please don't kill them." As Naruto said, "I can't either way, so yeah. Wish me luck." As he said in his set, "Babe." As she started blushing real hard. As Naruto went off, as everyone were waiting outside of the circus, they were like, "Wow, let's see this demon lose by the hands of the Hokage child." And yes, in this one, mm, Jiraiya already told Memamito about the prophecy, so they think they're the prophecy child. As Naruto was shocked. I'm gonna pause real quick. Sorry about that. I just had to answer someone from the Discord. So yeah, as Naruto As Naruto just put his hands on his pocket, going Ultra Instinct, which his dodging is like Ultra Instinct. I won't say I gave it to him, but I can do some. I can do some checking and give him Ultra Instinct. So yeah, if anyone wants to have Ultra Instinct, type it down below. I can make him even more broken than a regular Otsutsuki. As no, but he's still not broken enough. I'm telling you the truth. I have so much abilities that I can give him, which you won't be liking this Otsutsuki when I'm done with him. No, I mean the Naruto and the Naruto anime. When I'm finished with this, what if he's going to be the king of all the god of all Otsutsuki. Even though he doesn't have any weaknesses in his Byakugan, which he was born with it. So what the heck? There isn't no weaknesses for him in his eyesight anymore. As Naruto went Ultra Instinct mode, put his hands on his pocket and waited for them to attack us. Mimma went right away with a Rasengan, as he said, Rasengan. Mm, Let's say that let's say that Sasuke just said fire style, fireball jutsu, as he made it so big that when it hit with the Rasengan, it just made it more massive. As Naruto just, did gave him a glimpse of his ability, as he said, "Almighty push," as a massive burst of wind. Yes, he doesn't even have to control. I'm kidding. His wind control is much better than anyone's, and his element control is so much better that he doesn't have to use hand signs. So yeah, he is the ultimate being right now, but not that nice, not so fast. When I'm finished with him, he's gonna be the ultimate being much more. As Naruto just blew away the attack, making it hit Mimma and Mito. As Naruto had no scratches on his body. I think I was shocked as Mimma and Sasuke went straight to attack Naruto. As they were hitting Naruto left and right, but Naruto was just dodging with his hand on his pocket. He was just dodging left and right. Imagine Ultra Instinct. Naruto was just dodging left and right without a single scratch hitting him. As Iruka was wondering, what the heck is this kid? As Naruto then got tired, as he said, "It's my turn." He engulfed his hand in chakra, punched Minma on the gut, sending him flying out of the ring. Then grabbed Sasuke by the head and threw him. Not even using any hand signs or chakra, only brute strength. Also, Suzuki blood is coming in the hands. As everyone were shocked. Then we go to the team of semblance, to the team selection. So this is where I'm going to be leaving it off. Thank you so much for watching. This was Phantom Duels here, and goodbye.